So when I'm going to be arguing that you don't see Trinitarianism in the early centuries of Christianity, what I mean by Trinitarianism is a theology that could agree with all 9 bullet points on this list. And any theology that doesn't agree with these 9 bullet points is heretical by later Trinitarian standards. And that's, I think, a very important point. I noticed that when some Trinitarians try and argue for the early existence of the doctrine of the Trinity, they basically lower the bar of what the definition of Orthodox Trinitarianism is so that these early church fathers can jump over it, but they lower the bar so low that other heretics could jump over the same bar. I'm trying to set the bar not too high. I'm trying to set it, I think this is the right height for what later thereafter the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church would deem as a sort of minimally necessary list of propositional statements that would constitute a fully Orthodox Trinitarian. And so if you fall short on any one of these 9 bullet points, you are a heretic by the sort of late 4th, early 5th century Trinitarian consensus. Tertullian is the first person to use the phrase Trinity. He's writing in Latin, so he's saying Trinitas, and he refers it to Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So some people are like, look, Tertullian clearly believes in the Trinity. We've got a Trinity of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. But they don't really stop and read everything that Tertullian wrote. This is a clear statement that the Son comes into existence at a certain time, and that the Father was previously without a Son and alone in eternity past. So that's clearly heretical. You don't see this flavor of Trinitarianism that's so common now until the early 5th century. And so if you don't see that theology until the early 5th century, I think that's proof that a lot of Protestant Trinitarianism is still just downstream and dependent on the development in theology that was delivered to them by the Catholic Church. If you want the original apostolic teaching, you're going to have to go earlier than Augustine to really find that. And too many people in the Protestant tradition have been unwilling to do that.